Hello children, welcome back to my channel. Now as we are dealing with our maths classes, today also we start with one proverb and then we continue our lessons. The proverb that I have taken today is never hurt others. Children, all of us are human beings. We have feelings. We have our positives and negatives. That means sometimes we are very good, sometimes we are very bad. So we should expect the same thing with the others also. But what we actually do, if we do any mistakes, we hide it. But if anybody else have done that mistake, what we'll do? We will tease them. We will say that, yeah, you have done that mistake. Because of that, you are suffering like this. Even in your studies also, if everybody has done mistake, you will start teasing. If anybody got less marks, you will start teasing. What happens with this, children? See, if you think about yourself, suppose if anybody said something, criticized you about your work or your studies and all, you feel very bad and you will stop going to them and continuing your friendship with them. The same thing happens with others also. So if you keep on doing like this, you will be losing your friends. You should have that feeling, if they say this to me, I am going to feel for it. Then why should I say them? Instead, what you need to do is, you can go to them and you explain them the mistake that they have done, and you also explain them how it has to be corrected. If you do that, definitely your friends circle will increase and definitely there will be a good bond among humanity. So children, with this we will come back to our topic. We are doing TS state syllabus, 7th class maths. In that first chapter, integers. In this integers, in the previous class, I taught you about certain operations of additions. But children, unfortunately, when I have gone through the video that I have done, I have observed that when we are doing exercise 1, the last part of it, you have got audio but not video. So once we will go back to that and then I will teach you the next part. So I want to be very clear with you. So that is why I am repeating just the last bit, last fifth bit. So let us see this, children. Here, up to here you have gotten video. Third problem. When I was teaching you, what did I say, children? Addition means, here sometimes you are adding positive numbers, as they are integers, you are adding negative numbers also. So when you are adding positive numbers, what you are doing? You are going to the right side. When you are going to the negative numbers, you need to go to the left side. This is what I have explained. So the last problem that was dealing with is 5 plus of minus 7. 5 plus of minus 7 means what I have done? From 0 to 5 I have taken, since it is a positive number. Then I should take minus 7. Minus 7 means since the negative sign is there, what I should do? I should come back like this. So how many steps I should come back? 7 steps I should come back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means I got minus 2. So 5 minus 7 is equal to minus 2. I hope this time it is clear, children. Now we will go to the next part of the lesson, children. That is the second one. You have to go for additions of numbers that are given to you. Those are positive and negative numbers. Normal additions, children, you can do pretty well. You have done earlier also. But when you are talking about integers addition, there is a little bit difference is there in integers addition, so that you need to observe very carefully, because when you are going to the higher classes, you cannot do your sums without knowing the proper way of adding integers. You will go wrong. I have observed even 10th class children are doing mistakes just because they don't know the proper additions in integers. That is why, children, this is the first part of you. This is the stepping stone, I can say here. What you are doing, you are learning now integers topic. So you keep everything in your mind properly. I have to add. That will definitely help you in your future classes. So you will never do mistake, children. Understand very carefully. So the second problem that you have got here is compute. Compute the following. This is the question. That means in the earlier case, what you have done, you have added by using the number line. Positive side, plus means positive side you have moved, minus means you have moved to negative side, left side. So here, without using the number line, how you need to add the values. The first one is very simple, given to you, 7 plus 4. This explanation is not at all needed, children. Right from first class you have been doing this. So 7 plus 4, how much you'll be getting? It is 11. Now, children, here what you have done is you have added two positive values. First thing, what you should have a clear idea about the signs is, for every number, its sign will be on its left side, not on its right side. This plus sign is not belonging to 7, children. This plus sign is belonging to 4. Please have this thoroughly in your mind. 4 has got plus sign, so we call it as plus 4. 7, see, for 7 they have not given any sign. They have not given any sign means what? It is positive. If there is negative, they will definitely mention here. It's not mentioned means it is positive. This very clearly it should fix in your mind. Then we go to the second sum, that is 8 plus of minus 3. So here the task comes to you, children, because I said no, the sign of a number will be on the left side. So if I see this, what is the sign of this number? This number sign is left side, that is positive. And what about this 3? 3 has got negative. But you see one thing, children, here there is a bracket given here. Actually, in mathematics, the bracket means what? You need to multiply. But we are not doing multiplications now, children. But you should have an idea of multiplication of the signs so that you can do this well. So just for a clear understanding, I will talk about signs multiplication. If you have a sign plus, children, and you are multiplying it with minus, plus sign you are multiplying with minus, you will be getting minus sign. When you are having minus sign and multiplying with plus sign, you are going to get minus. When you are having minus sign multiplying with minus sign, you are going to get plus. When you are having plus sign and multiplying with plus sign, what you are going to get? Again plus. So, see, children, here there is a kind of similarity is there. What is that similarity? See, here you are multiplying opposite signs. Opposite signs means 1 plus 1 minus. So either you get plus first or minus first, it doesn't matter. But are we multiplying different signs? You see, when you are multiplying different signs, you will be getting always negative. Keep it in mind. Plus into minus is minus, minus into plus is minus. But when you are multiplying same signs, what you are going to get? Always positive. So, understand this, children. same signs means always positive and different signs means negative. But children, I have even observed one more thing. When you are doing this multiplication of the signs, here why you are doing this in additions? Only to open this bracket, children. To open this bracket means, see, 8 plus of minus 3 becomes 8 plus into minus. That means what you are doing, two different signs you are multiplying. You will be getting minus and 3. So what we have done is, actually the given problem you have simplified so that you can further go for this calculations. If you have a bracket like this, you can never do the sum. So whenever you are having some problems with the brackets, first and foremost thing that you have to think is what? You need to open the bracket. So in order to open the bracket, you should have this knowledge. What is that knowledge? Multiplication of the signs. If you have that knowledge, we will use it, children, here. But don't think that in addition we are multiplying. What are we doing here? We are only opening the brackets. In order to open the brackets, you should have a knowledge of this signs multiplication. So I have got 8 minus 3. And one more thing what I have observed here, of course, it is very clear that 8 minus 3 is how much, children? 8 minus 3 is 5. So 5 is your answer. So you can very well go for it. 8 minus 3 is 5. Now let us go to the third bit. What is the third bit? 11 plus 3. Of course, here no explanation is needed. 11 plus 3 is 14 directly you can write. And the next one, fourth one is, you have got 14 plus of minus 6. 14 plus of minus 6 means how much you will be getting? See, again bracket is there. So first what you have to do? Open the bracket. Here 14 I have written, two different signs. So I will get minus 6. So 14 minus 6, how much you will be getting? 8. This is the answer. So let us go to the next sum, that is the fifth sum. What is the fifth sum, children? The fifth sum is 9 plus of minus 7. See, children, once again you are having a bracket. So first you need to open the bracket. So here again you have two different signs. So you will be getting it as 9 minus 7. How much 9 minus 7? It is 2. See, children, surprisingly we are saying it as addition. In fact, we are doing subtraction. This is what the greatness of integers. So if you have the positive and the negative values, their importance, dealing with those signs properly, then you will never do mistakes. Because this basic you are not getting, in 10th class you are unable to do the sums. In 8th class, 9th class, you cannot solve the continuity. Any problem you see, children, any big problem you see, ultimately they end with this type of calculations only. That is why in 7th class is really the basics which you should be very thorough with it. Then only you can proceed with the higher classes with a perfect mathematics background. Now let us see the sixth one. What is the sixth one, children? The sixth one is 14 plus of minus 10. So again I will open the bracket. I am writing 14 minus 10. That means it is 4. Now the next one, seventh sum. Seventh sum is 13 plus of minus 15. So what you are doing? Let me open the bracket. When I open the bracket, I got 13 minus 15. So here I need to explain you something else. Up to this, children, you have seen that positive values are more and negative values are less. So just like how you do normal subtraction, you have done it here. But when you have come to this problem, positive value is less, negative value is more. Be careful, children. Positive, and whenever you are doing integers addition, here many students will do the mistake. What they do, 13 minus 15 means what sign? See, how to add it, some people will get a doubt how I should add it or how I should subtract it. 13, I cannot take out 15 from 13. That's what the doubts many people will have. But I'm giving you a clue, children. It's only a clue. I'm giving you a clue which will help you to do the sum perfectly well. First, what you do is, you forget about the signs given to the numbers. For a little time, just forget about the signs and you say only the numbers. What are the numbers you have? You have one number 15, children, and another number 13 you have. So, if you subtract 13 from 15, you are getting 2. So, we have understood that the difference between these two numbers is 2. Children, it is only a clue. What I am saying is a clue. What is this clue? Clue will help you to do the sums perfectly well. Some things, if you remember in mathematics, this kind of clues properly, if you have it, you will never do mistake. So here, what I said you take only the values without the signs. Why? Because in this case, positive value is less and negative value is more. So what I have done, what is the negative value? I have 15. So I am only taking the number. I am not taking the sign. I am taking the 15. From 15 I am subtracting 13. If I subtract from 15, 13, I got 2. So what is this 2, children? 2 is the difference of these two. After writing this number here, whatever is the sign of the biggest number, that is 15, minus 2. So minus 2 is the answer. I hope you have understood, children. With this clue, if you do any kind of integers addition, I hope you will never do mistake. Next, we will go to the 8th one. What is this 8th one, children? The 8th one here is 4 plus of minus 4. So what you are doing? You need to open the bracket. 4 minus 4. Both of them are same values. So if you subtract, you are going to get 0. So we will continue the remaining ones, children. We have done up to 8. The remaining sums also I will do. I am doing this, children, so that you people will have a thorough knowledge about the sums, each and every sum. I don't want to leave any sum in your textbook, children, so I may take a long time to do these videos, but of course, after I have completed it, everybody can use it perfectly well. Then we have done up to 8th sum. Now if you go to the 9th sum, what is the 9th sum, children? 10 plus of minus 2. Again open the bracket. You have 10 minus 2. Of course, positive value is greater, so directly you can write that is 8. Now, when you go to the 10th problem, what is the 10th problem here? 10th problem is 100 plus of minus 80. So, open the bracket, 100 minus 80. So, if you have a doubt to do it, you can write them here, 100 minus 80, 0 here, 2 here. So, 20 is the answer for it. Next, if you go to the 11th one, and the 11th one is 225. See, your difficulty is keeping on increasing. Minus 145. So open the bracket, children. 225 minus 145. So go for rough work. Children, in mathematics, rough work is very essential. If you do somewhere and you just copy the answer here, the examiner will feel that you have copied from somebody. So always keep your rough work at the side of your problem so that it is perfectly clear that you have done the problem by yourself. So 225 minus 145. So how much I will get? 0 here. 8 here. So I have got 80. So in all these cases, what I have observed, children, first you have to have that knowledge. Is it positive greater or negative greater? That you should see before simplifying this. If negative is greater, from negative value, as I have explained earlier, that value greater number to lesser number you have to do, and what is the sign of the greater number you have to keep. So in all these cases, I did not think about it because I have observed that the positive value is more. So now let us talk about the 12th problem. What is the 12th problem, children? Minus 5 plus 7. Now see here, children. Bracket is here. Till now, you have not got a bracket anywhere. But only this problem bracket is given at minus 5. So what is this bracket indicates, children? I told it is actually the sign of multiplication. So if I say this, with which we have to multiply, nothing is given here now. But earlier I told you that when a number is given just like that, without any sign, it is understood that there is a positive sign. So plus into minus, minus 5 plus 7. So in this case, you have got negative number first, positive number next. Doesn't matter, children. Whichever comes first, it doesn't matter. What you need to do is, which is more, which is less. That is only important. We have got 7 here, 5 here, 7 here. We know that 7 has got a positive sign, 5 has got negative sign. Once again, children, for every number, the sign is on the left side. So 7 is positive side, 7 is having positive sign, 5 is having negative sign. So 7 minus 5 you have to do actually. 7 minus 5 is 2. So 2 is your answer. So this is 12th sum. So let us see 13th sum. I'll do it here, children. Already I have explained it. This is not needed for you now. Now this is, you have only 2 more sums here. This is 10th, 12th, now 13th sum. What is the 13th sum, children? Minus 15 minus 15 minus 1. See, children, is it not a little bit different, this sum? In all the other cases, you have got plus, but here he has given minus. Usually, you will be having an opinion that in between the two numbers minus is there, you have to minus. In between the two numbers plus is there, you have to plus. It is not like that in the case of integers, children. So here, let us first open the bracket. When you open the bracket, here I'll get, see, there is a sign plus here. So plus into minus, we will do minus 15. Again, 1 is having plus sign here. Plus into minus, minus 1. Now, children, in this case, you have both the numbers as a negative. In the earlier cases, you have one positive, one negative. So you have observed which is greater. You have identified that from the greater number, you have taken out the smallest number. Means you have identified the difference between the two numbers. That you have done. And whatever is the sign of the bigger number, that you have kept. That is the gist of whatever I have taught you till now. But in this particular case, you see, children, both the values are having negative. Both are having negative means it's just like how you have added to both positive. So just like that, you should add them. How much same signs means you have to add. This is minus. Usually I have seen this here also. Many students used to do the mistake of saying minus into minus plus. You are not multiplying, children. Keep that out. Your multiplication of sign in additions will be up to opening the brackets only. After opening the brackets, you should not think about multiplication. Please remember properly, children. Until and unless there is a multiplication sign in between the two numbers, you will never multiply the sign. Then you may ask me one question. Why did you multiply here? We have multiplied there only signs. And that too because to open the bracket we have done. The moment you have opened the bracket, you need to do addition only. Integers addition. Integers addition is plus sign is more, plus value is more or negative, minus value is more, you have to say. Accordingly, find the difference, and whatever is the greatest number has got sign, that you have to keep. That is the only concept which should go in your mind, children. So here, both of them are having negative, means you write a negative sign here first. Then you add these two, 16 minus 16 is the answer. Children, be very careful in additions of integers. Now we have got the last sum here. What is the last sum, children? The last sum is, you have got minus 5 plus of minus 3. So again, you see, children, here I need to open the brackets. So in order to open the bracket, for this bracket, the positive sign is there, plus into minus, minus 5. Again, plus and minus I should multiply here. I'll get minus here. I'll get 3. So what I have done? I have opened the bracket. After opening the bracket, I should concentrate on my addition. So when I am adding here, once again, both of them are having same signs. Let me put the same sign, and 5 and 3 I should add them. How much I'll get? 8. This is the answer. So we have done all the sums of the second one in exercise 2, children, second problem, and I hope I am clear to you. Still, if you have any doubt, you can in the comment box you can ask me, so that I can clarify your doubts. So I hope you have understood this topic, children. Your doubts can be clarified if you give me in comment box.